Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Disqualified.
Prediction edition.
We are here to predict Evolution. So, to the right of me is your NXT Predictions Champion, Trevin. In the middle is our Editor-in-Chief, Gordon.
Also to the right of him.
And yes, also to the right of me. And I am your main roster Predictions Champion. So, this belt is on the line. We are predicting Evolution. So, the caveat to this is there is one match on here that we have already discussed for Great American Bash.
That was JC Jane versus Jordan for the NXT Women's Championship. Tune into that prediction video to see our predictions and tune into that but you will still tune into the Evolution video to see the results.
Yes, but when we get there in the list, just as a refresher, if you haven't seen that one, but you really should go see the Great American Bash predictions, we will tell you who we voted for and the match.
Yes.
But Gordon is not predicting that match, as that is on the Great American Bash, and he is not predicting that. That is Zach. So, here we go. We're going to start with, not in order, but the list that we have. It is Io Sky, your Women's World Champion, versus Rhea Ripley for the Women's World Championship. Now, fellas, who do you got and why?
I think there's only one answer.
Nope.
I'll go first. I got Io Sky mainly because it's way too soon to do another Rhea championship run. Io has only just begun. She's got this.
Oh yeah, I thought you were going to do the classic hate wagon thing of saying Rhea always wins, but I also got Io.
Yeah, I also got Io.
Io's too good to lose this.
Yeah.
It would be cool if this is where Rhea beats Io, but I also think it's too soon.
Unless we see a cash-in.
Naomi's cashing in on Tiffany.
Yeah.
Or Jade if Jade wins that match.
Yeah. Naomi is also on a match this night.
Yep.
Okay.
Then you can cash in after working.
Seth did it.
Yeah.
Match of the century.
You can pull double duty real quick in the night.
Yeah.
So, our next match is for the WWE Women's Championship. And it is Tiffany Stratton, your WWE Women's Champion, versus a legend, a Hall of Famer, been doing this for 25 years, Trish Stratus.
Yeah. I'm going to go with Tiffy with this.
Tiffy.
Trish is nice and all, but it's just there's no way they're going to do it for a one night stand thing, you know?
Yeah, if they did it and she actually had a prolonged run, I guess it'd be all right. But I just don't see Trish having a prolonged run when winning this. Or if she wins this. So,
no.
I'm going Tiffany.
Yeah. I also think that they've put coins into Tiffy versus Jade, and that's the match where Naomi cashes in at SummerSlam, because SummerSlam is the most famous show for cash-ins. Reminder that next year, Money in the Bank is after SummerSlam.
And I shed a tear.
And then I drink a beer.
Yep. But next is our Great American Bash surprise guest pick.
Yes.
It is JC Jane versus Jordan Grace for the Women's NXT Championship. JC Jane is your NXT Women's Champion. Zach and I picked Jordan Grace, and Trevin picked JC Jane. So, this point, if it's necessary, will decide that belt that Trevin is wearing right now.
As including this match, it is a 6-match card. 5 of the matches are on Great American Bash. And Evolution is a 7-match card.
Yep, so we just figured what a nice way to...
And Saturday Night Main Event, currently confirmed matches, is only a 3-match card.
And I'm only watching it to see Gunther destroy an old man. It's the only reason why I'm tuning in.
Unless Gunther gets killed.
Killed by said old man.
Then I'll cry. I'll cry again. I'll shed a tear and I'll drink several beers. But
he was, oh God.
So next, oh jeez, yeah. I just now noticed that. Jeez. Oh.
Zach, come Zach.
So,
If only the names were flipped.
yeah.
Okay.
But we have the Women's Intercontinental Championship triple threat match. And it is Bayley, Becky Lynch, your Women's Intercontinental Champion, and Lyra Valkyria. Now, fellas, who do you have?
I have Bayley. Mainly because Lyra did screw her out of that win. She likes to claim that she didn't realize what was happening, but you know that was happening. Come on, there's no way you don't see it and actually realize it. I think you're just being petty. So, and Bayley would have won. So I'm going to go with Bayley. And she deserves this ever since she got taken out of SmackDown.
You mean Mania?
Oh, yeah, that's what I meant to say. SmackDown Mania. Oops.
I also have Bayley, all for the same reasons that Gordon said, but also because Lyra stood tall at the Go Home show. So she most likely will not be walking out as a winner. But we shall see. Is this your hardest match, Trevin?
Yeah, because I had Lyra as my higher pick before last episode of Raw. But you know what? I feel like I'm going to have a funky pick for a couple of these matches. So I'll put my fan pick here and say Lyra wins it back.
Okay.
I wouldn't be mad if she does.
I feel like you could say their NXT title rivalry was part one of this trilogy, but I feel like Becky and Lyra for this new, if they want to make it a trilogy, they got to have a decisive win. And as the pod has made it clear, we don't think Becky's retaining this night.
Yeah, I just don't see her retaining. I think it was a very, you're going to get this, you're going to set up this story, and then you're going to probably go on to world title picture. Because now that Liv's gone, Becky needs to slap back in there.
Do that. And Becky's that girl, so she could do it. The man!
Speaking of Liv Morgan, this match would have involved her if it weren't for that injury, but we have Judgment Day represented by Raquel Rodriguez and Freebirded in Roxanne Perez versus Zaruka, aka Zarya, and Sol Ruka representing NXT. Representing the SmackDown challengers, we have Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair. And your Raw representatives are the Kabuki Warriors, which are Kairi Sane and Asuka.
Judgment Day.
Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair.
Thank goodness I'm not the only one. Bliss and Flair. And I have a good reason because I really love how they've been randomly paired together. They're two people who don't like each other, but at the end of the day, they just want to win.
They hate losing.
They hate losing more than they hate each other. I agree with that. And I just love the aspect of the giant woman, the little girl. Awesome. Fucking love it.
They handle every part of the scale.
Especially when they start tapping each other's heads. That shit is hilarious. I love it. Best team.
Just because there's not a lot of tag teams, and I think this goes to Liv and Rhea taking on the Judgment Day in the end, I think Judgment Day retains because I think that they can just hold it because there's no real tag teams. So, have a few reigns here, have a few matches here and there, but yeah, I just see Judgment Day retaining.
Yeah.
Do the chicanery. Because I feel like I don't know why, and I would hate for this to be the reason because it's an all-women's card, but I feel like Finn might be the reason that they retain.
Oh, like his shenanigans?
Mm-hmm. I feel like Finn might get involved.
Oh, or
Dom.
And this is when he's like, I'm done with Liv. And I swear to God, if they kiss at that event, it's going to ruin it. Don't kiss. Please.
No, if they were doing that, it would happen at SummerSlam, so
Yeah.
they can redo
Oh
it.
my
So they can
goodness.
redo that
Yeah.
moment.
That'd be a full circle moment.
Mhm. But this definitely leads to Rhea and Liv taking on.
I
Roxanne
feel
Perez
it, yeah.
At some point,
Yeah.
when
I just
Liv gets back.
I just pick Bliss and Flair because they've teased that they're going to be tag partners. They've teased at Tag Gold, and I also feels like this is how you write them out of the world title picture until you need them.
And it's really good because there's a lot of people going for the world picture, and we can't really slot these top competitors in at the moment.
Mhm.
Yes.
And it might save the tag division for
because-
the women.
I'm
Come
not a
on.
big fan of hodgepodge teams getting titles.
Hey, Team Hell No?
But speaking of the world title
They
picture,
were hodgepodge, but they actually worked.
This works. It
Well,
works.
we had months of build up before they even touched titles, by the way, of Team Hell No.
Yeah.
Bliss and Flair, we've had 2 weeks.
Hey,
3
but
weeks.
it works. It works.
yeah. Speaking of world title picture, it is your Queen of the Ring, Jade Cargill, versus Miss Money in the Bank, Naomi, in a no-holds barred match.
Jade!
Jade!
I'll go Naomi.
Okay, explain Naomi.
Mainly because this is going to make her cash in even better. It proves that she is the better competitor that she's always been claiming to be. It's only going to solidify her strengthness for when she finally cashes in and wins it.
I feel like that lessens the Queen of the Ring aspect of Jade if Naomi picks up the win.
I think you need to carry the momentum of Jade forward.
You could, but hey, that's just my reason.
Because that's the thing is
Yeah,
that we've
that's a sound reasoning, though.
yes, we've seen Money in the Bank holders eat plentiful of losses. Seth 8 losses, Damian 8 losses, and even pins in multi-man matches.
And I need a different pick so I can actually win.
Yeah,
that's
justifiable. But that is not the last match, ladies
Nope.
and gentlemen. We have a battle royal. Now, while all the participants have not been listed, we do have a good 17 that we
15.
know. 15 that we know
Yeah.
of. We don't know if it's going to be 20 women, 25, but I hope 30. So here are the participants that we know of.
the
NXT reps, I will get those out the way. They are Jada
Yep.
Parker, Lash Legend, Kalani Jordan, Izzy Dame, Lola Vice, and my favorite, my fan pick for 1 point when we get to there, Tatum Paxley.
and the main roster confirmees are Nia Jax, Nikki Bella, Julia, Stephanie Vaquer, Candice LeRae, the Dungeon Dolls of
Natalia.
Natalia and Maxine Dupree, Zelina Vega, I'm missing one,
Ivy Nile.
Ivy Nile. Those are your 15 confirmed. Alrighty, and as Caleb hinted at, here's how it's going to work. Very similar to how we predicted the Royal Rumble, but a little different. We will each pick 3 stars, but the order we say them is important. As the first star we name, if they win, we will earn 3 points towards gaining or retaining the title. The second name we name, if they win, will be worth 2 points. And the third name we name will be worth 1 point.
So, my 1 point pick.
Or 3 point.
No.
This is your lowest point?
My lowest point.
Oh,
Placing on my fan vote of Tatum Paxley.
so his third. Okay.
Okay. I guess we'll go in backwards order. My
Well, don't you want to save your highest pick for
Yeah.
last?
true. My 1 point pick is Nikki Bella.
Okay. And then my 1 point pick is going to be Nia Jax.
Good pick.
Because
good
she
pick.
always wins for some reason.
My
Never cut her
2
out.
point pick. Tatum is with a T.
Yeah.
Zach. That works too.
That works.
My 2 point pick will be Nikki Bella.
Zach just hit his knee.
That was my funny bone.
My 2-point pick, me and Caleb are a little backwards, as my 2-point pick is Tatum Paxley.
Well, I guess.
Two-
Oh,
You
Tune
just
in.
did that. You just did that to counteract.
No, tune in to our
Beef is real.
Great American Bash prediction video to get a little inkling on why I put Tatum Paxley as our 2-pointer.
okay, well, my 2-pointer is going to be Stephanie Vacure.
Well, how convenient. Because my 3-point pick, Stephanie Vaquer.
My 3-point pick is also Vaquer.
And my 3-point pick is.
Dude, that was me wiping off the.
I'm just going to go with Nikki Bella.
Okay. Yeah. So that's all the matches. So
Yep.
we are going to go through the match list again, top to bottom. But first, we'll start with the guest pick of this card. That is your NXT Women's Championship match of JC Jane versus Jordan Grace. Remember, this is between Zach, Trevin, and I. Zach and I picked Jordan Grace. Trevin picked JC Jane to retain. Now, we move on to our Evolution card, and it starts with Io versus Rhea for the Women's World Championship, and we all picked Io Sky. Now, for the WWE Women's Championship, it is Tiffany Stratton versus Trish Stratus, and we all picked Tiffany Stratton. Then, for the Women's Intercontinental Championship triple threat match, it is Becky Lynch versus Bayley versus Lyra Valkyria. And Gordon and I picked Bayley, and Trevin picked Lyra Valkyria with his fan pick.
Yee.
So, with the Fatal 4-Way tag team match for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships, it is Judgment Day, represented by Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne Perez, taking on Zaruka, which is Sol Ruka, and Zarya, taking on Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair, and taking on the Kabuki Warriors, which are Asuka and Kairi Sane. And Gordon and Trevin picked Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair, and
One
I
answer,
picked
that's true.
Judgment Day. For Jade and Naomi, the no holds barred match, Gordon picked Naomi, and Trevin and I picked Jade Cargill. Now, for the Women's Battle Royal, it is a 3-tiered system. The first pick is the 1 point that I'm going to list off. 1 point, 2 point, 3 point. So, our 1 point picks. I picked Tatum Paxley, Trevin picked Nikki Bella, and Gordon picked Nia Jax.
The only answer that's different.
For our 2 point picks, I picked Nikki Bella, Trevin picked Tatum Paxley, and Gordon picked Stephanie Vaquer. And for our 3 points, it is me with Stephanie Vaquer, Trevin with Stephanie Vaquer, and Gordon with Nikki Bella. This is going to be a great weekend of wrestling. With, main event there.
Just for that, right?
Is for
Evolution is for that, yeah.
Me, but you, it would only be one time.
Anyway,
Okay, so that has been it from us here at Disqualified. I am your current main roster predictions champion, Caleb. That is our editor-in-chief, Gordon. That is our NXT predictions champion, Trevin. And behind the camera is our producer and cameraman, Zach. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your time. Like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell 3 times so you know the match is over. And we will see you next time. Peace.
bye!